I just wanted to show a quick video, a couple ideas I've been experimenting with this summer about recording things in stereo. Sounds kind of simple, but with guitar, I found recording stuff in stereo is just a whole other way to get different sounds I wouldn't expect to get out of an instrument. This first one I'm going to show is of my new stereo guitar, where we have the lowest 3 strings going one way, highest 3 strings going another way. It was this interesting idea I had to have a distorted guitar, but only on the lower strings, and then a really delayed chorus guitar on the higher strings. I think it's a pretty fun experiment, and after this I'm going to show you a couple other ideas I've been working with this summer. So, fun idea. I think I can do some cool stuff with it. It leaves a lot of room for bass in the middle and a lot of room for synthesizers and drums to kind of eat up a lot of frequencies in either ear that usually would be taken up by just a doubled guitar frequency. Next, I'm going to show you something I've been doing for a while, where you take an acoustic guitar with a magnetic pickup in it, and then you treat that like a normal electric guitar. So you overdrive it, I'm running it through my Marshall preamp, modeled preamp, and then I'm taking the acoustic guitar and putting it in one ear, and then the echo of it in the other ear, and then the distorted guitar in the opposing ear, and the echo of it in the other ear. It gives a really big sound, a whole lot of texture to something that usually is kind of just a mid-range kick. Now has a real big full range kind of hit to it. So check that out, and after that I have one more idea to show you. been doing that for a long time. If you listen to some of my older stuff, the Contemptuous stuff, definitely on Overmorrow, and my first three solo albums definitely have that kind of a tone, to where you have this really heavy acoustic sound with the electric distortion kind of coming behind it as like almost an overtone. And the last sound I want to go ahead and show you guys today is going to be using my Ovation over here. And the idea behind it is to use a wet-dry mix, and the wet is fully electric, and it's still panned around. I typically use a reverb or delay, something I tend to think of as a brighter effect, but I actually use the darker magnetic sound from the sound hole pickup for that. So you have almost a duct sound, like if you ever used a duct reverb, to where the reverb kind of pulls away when you're playing, but instead of pulling away, it's just a much thinner frequency range as opposed to the full range sound of the acoustic. So you either in the center or sort of panned to one side to give room, you have the unaffected clean sound of the acoustic guitar by itself, which is a full range sound. And then as the echo, as the reverb, you're just using the electric delay or the electric reverb, which is a much darker sound. So it leaves a lot more room for other high-frequency instruments that would usually kind of be eaten up by the acoustic sound. It's a different thing than the stereo I've been showing, but it's definitely a different color I haven't used before. So go ahead and check it out. Those are a couple ideas. I've been working with this summer on some ways to get sounds out of my guitars that I usually wouldn't be getting. So it's been playing a lot into the music I've been writing this summer. I've been spending a lot of, since I'm out of school now, since I'm out of college, I have a lot of free time on my hands this summer because I'm not having to study, catch up on anything. So I've just been writing a lot. I have about 40, 50 songs here that I'm paring down to the good bits from the summer, and going to be releasing a new album here pretty soon, and a lot of these tones are going to be on there. So go ahead and leave some comments down in the area below, and go ahead and tell me what you think of this, and maybe if you guys have some ideas you might want to contribute, go ahead and leave those down there too. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great rest of your day.